What's going on YouTube? What's going on Patreon friends? How we all doing today? Man, I gotta come up with like a less YouTube-y sounded intro, don't I? We were talking about like a group name or a family name, and someone mentioned the Bel Airs. Come on, man. Come on. Are you kidding me? Maybe one of these days I'll actually have to tell you all what BEL stands for. One of these days. Anyway, this is a new request. Actually, this might even be a new one to me. I don't know if I know who Lukas Graham is. Singing Hayo live from the House of Blues Dallas. These House of Blues are awesome, man. I've popped into a couple just to like check them out, and like they're really cool, man. I don't know. I don't know if they're as popular as they used to be. I wish they still were, because like anything that are like dedicated for like live performances are always fantastic. So this is a request from my Patreon, Instagram, my personal friend Mark. I appreciate this. I appreciate all the requests, man. Like everything you've sent me so far. I typically end up listening to after the fact. Like what was the band that did? I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now. They did like the Childish Gambino cover and the other ones. I'll pull it up after. But I listen to the Pink Floyd one and the Childish Gambino one all the time. It's going to come to me in the middle of this video. I'm going to shout it out. But anyways, I appreciate the request. As usual, Lukas Graham, Hayo. You can check me out on Patreon as well if you want to send me your requests. The link's in the description box. YouTube friends, if this is your first time, we're going to get into some of this live stuff, man. This look live as hell. I can't wait to talk about it. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this...
Oh, I'm not plugged in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is nice. This is very nice.
Take it off, bro.
Can we perform a song for you guys that we have never released in the United States? I'm gonna need your help singing the chorus too. Is that all right with y'all? The chorus goes something like this, ladies and gentlemen.
I got predictions about this drum kit. Yamaha kit's cool, man. They got this really really bright top like clap to them, but they're really like short. So like it's probably gonna sound magical. Like I don't know how else to describe it. It's got like a lot of like top end attack. Like it feels like you can hit. Or it sounds like you can hear the stick hit the head. Like it's got this this top end like abrasion to it. I just love it. They're just so punchy. And I just love it.
Everybody's like, hey yo, she wants some. In 1, 2.
That's high.
Everybody go, hey yo, she wants some. Let's see how high we can get. Everybody's like, let's try down here, see what's going on here. Everybody's like, are you singing loud on the balcony too? I don't know what you're trying to prove, but she obviously don't feel tied down to you. You think she's a right, but hey, we know it's a wrong. She might be a girl, but everybody knows. They're like, hey, yo, she wants some. In 1, 2.
I love that.
Now everybody sing, hey, yo, you want some.
You know what's cool, man? I was talking about this I just did like a Karen Clark video, and I was talking about how some people just have like a nose for singing, and like it sounds like he's singing, like he's leaning, like let's see if I can do it. Hey, oh, you want some? I'm trying to over accentuate a little bit. I'm getting excited. Bear with me. But his nose doesn't sound as like nasally as mine, and it sounds like if you were asking me, if I were to ask him, I'd say, yeah, man, like you're probably singing like right about here for the singers out there that vibe with that, and I'm hoping he would say yes. But it sounds really nice. It doesn't sound like abrasive. It doesn't sound like nasally like that. I dig it, man. I dig this vibe so far.
Want some? It might seem hard when I put it like this, but maybe you should treat her like the vibe that she is. You got feelings involved and you're not seeing straight. Your girl's been around, that's what everybody says. They're like, hey, yo, she wants some. Now everybody go, hey, yo, she wants some. Oh, she definitely does.
That's a real cool setup for the drummer. So he's got 2 auxiliary snares. This one's like real like flat and kind of flappy sounding. It even looks like you can get these plastic rims that go around the frame of the drum. I think it's a 14-inch drum, and it would be like putting a shirt over it. Like you could imagine what that would sound like. Just kind of muffles it, right? I wish I had a drum here to show you. But it looks like he's got 2. I don't know what the flat one would be. It might be like really, really bright, like for the reggae thing. Like it might be like really poppy and like snappy. And then his Yamaha snare might just be a regular snare drum. But listen to this kick drum, bro. Listen to this of this kick drum.
I see you got your problems and you're trying to make it through. I can tell you everybody's got them, but not as bad as you. Hey, yo, she wants some. Everybody's like, oh, lovely choir, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
The bass is fretless too, so like all these walks and stuff, it sounds like it's like this wobble, like it's cool, man. It's like an upright bass, but on like a side bass. I'm getting hype. I'm getting hype. Hold on. Kick drum. I think they only have one mic in there. Normally there's two. Normally there's like a cable coming out of here, a little mini XLR, and it goes in there, and there's a little like flat microphone that's like against the beater head. I don't know what that is right there though. There's a little like kind of line that might be something else, unless the cable goes on this right here on the kick drum, the other kick drum mic stand, and then goes into there. But anyway, for all intents and purposes, this mic right here is called the Shure Beta 52. They sound fantastic. This is like one of my favorite microphones. This alone, I think, sounds fantastic. And like on the res head, on this looks like a big kick drum. It would just give you like all that low end, that like whoop whoop. Whoop, whoop. And then like the Yamaha kick has that, it would have that like top end, like the clarity that you would want out of like a bass drum or a kick drum. And like I say, if they did have like a plate microphone in there, like a Beta 91 or a Beta 91A or whatever, or B, that would probably give you like all the top end. It would be just focused on the top end. It's neat to be able to see.
Sorry, I'm the one to let you know what's going on. You think that she's a keeper, but you gotta pass her on. You say you know her well and she's just your type. She might be good in bed, but she's not a good wife. You see a good girl, well let him know she got a man, and start to walk away if they don't really understand. She'll be ice cleaning and cake baking and kissing you before baby making. Don't you know what everybody's saying about the girl they like?
So like his mixed voice or whatever, it's just like he's got like a naturally a higher voice than I would for singing at least, but like all that stuff there, like none of it sounded like aggressive, none of it hurt, none of it was shrill. It was great, man. He's killing this.
They don't really understand. She'll be ice cleaning and cake baking and kissing you before baby making. Don't you know what everybody's saying about the girl they like? Don't you know they're singing? And I feel really sad for you, cause they're all singing that. And even I'm tired of singing them lines when I see her night.
Man, he sounds great.
She wants some. I can see you got your problems, and you're trying to make it through. I can tell you everybody's got love, but not as bad as you, and not as bad as you. Never as bad as you, and not as bad as you.
I really dig this guy's voice, man. I feel like if I shaved, I would look like him, but I definitely wouldn't sound like him. I dig it, man. And it's like, it's punchy and percussive. Like, I don't know what he's singing into. I think it's the M series from Sennheiser. And they're like, you see lots of superstars singing to the man. And like, it's just got so much clarity. Like, if he had like this grit, or like if he was singing like a ballad and he had this kind of like, before he was singing, it would just bring out a lot of that. And it sounds like you could hear a lot of like his, just like the natural timbre to his voice. It looks like it represents a lot of it in this microphone, man. It's good selection. Good selection.
Everybody's like, hey, yo, she wants some. Is Dallas gonna be San Antonio and Houston? Everybody like, hey, yo, she wants some. Sing as loud as you can. Let's see. Everybody's like, hey, yo, she wants some.
He sounds so casual, too.
Everybody's like, okay, we're out the band, just us, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's like.
Yeah, see, that's that bottom. I called it, man. That's that secondary auxiliary snare that he has. He's not playing up anymore. He's playing to the side but down, and it's like this, like it's just very short. Listen to this. Watch him and listen to this.
We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen.
This is
everybody's like. Okay, we're out the band, just us, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. See?
Everybody's like.
It's like a piccolo snare. It's real thin.
Okay, we're out the band, just us, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's like. Everybody's like, woo, little louder, little louder. Everybody's like, last one, ladies and gentlemen. How loud can we
get? What a blast, man.
Everybody's like,
bring her back in.
She wants some.
No. I could have listened to it for another like minute and a half, man. I could have listened to a whole nother verse. Whole nother verse. I dug it, man. I dug it. Again with like these interesting groups, man. Because like that dude's vocal, man. I haven't seen many people that like sound like that, like just naturally. And it looked like it was so casual for him. Like I honestly think that's just how his voice sounds. So Lukas Graham, look at that. I can already think of like 3 people I have to send this to. So I appreciate the request, man. I appreciated the performance. I appreciated the live stage. It looked very like casual. Like I didn't even see a guitar player. It was horns, bass, and drums. Yamaha drums. Some of my favorites. Mark, I appreciate the request as usual. Patreon friends. See everyone again soon.